Mabuhay. And welcome back to the Excel Edge Realty podcast. I'm Lex.
And I'm Vera. Today we're going way deep into this question. We hear this a lot on the Philippine real estate scene. Is it really all L about the numbers? Or has it become more about relationships? Especially here in the Philippines, where, personal connections are so important. And we've got some pretty fascinating articles exploring this very topic. You might be surprised by what we found.
It's such a good question. And it really has evolved, Over the years, the real estate landscape, it's always changing. But some things remain constant.
Right. Absolutely. So for all our aspiring Filipino real estate salespeople, agents, and realtors out there, this deep dive. This could really give you a serious edge, whether you're just starting out or you've been in the game for a while. Let's go back in time a bit. Remember those old school real estate brokers? All about those cold calls and door knocking. It was like a numbers game they were. Almost trying to hit a sales quota. Oh yeah, they definitely were. And there was a certain logic to it back then. It was all about, reaching as many people as possible. The more contacts you made, the higher the chances of landing a deal.
Oh, man. That just sounds exhausting. Like a real estate factory.
It could be, for sure. For some personalities, it worked. They thrived on that constant hustle and the thrill of the chase. But it wasn't for everyone. Especially here in the Philippines, where building trust and rapport are so crucial.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. One of the articles we came across actually used a really interesting analogy. It compared real estate sales to baseball. Even the best hitters in baseball, they only get a hit about a third of the time. So does that mean we should just accept a high failure rate in real estate? That's kind of discouraging, right?
Right, and that's where the whole relationship side of the argument really comes in. It's not just about how many people you reach, it's about the quality of those interactions. It's about building trust, understanding your client's needs, and really connecting with them on a personal level.
Yeah, that makes total sense. That resonates so well with the Filipino culture, doesn't it? We really do value relationships.
Absolutely. And that's why I think this shift toward relationships, it's particularly relevant in the Philippine market. Clients here, especially those looking at mid-price to high-ticket properties, they want to feel like they're working with someone they can trust, someone who understands their needs and their aspirations.
It's like that saying,
Yeah.
people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. You need to connect with them, on an emotional level. One of the experts in the article said something so interesting that I thought was a great way to put it. He said it's like the difference between a woodpecker pecking 1,000 trees once versus really connecting with a few trees and nurturing those relationships. I love that. So for our listeners out there, I want you to think about your own experiences in the Philippine market. Have you found that building strong relationships has helped you close deals, especially with those higher-end properties?
I think most agents would say yes, for sure. But we can't ignore the impact of technology either. It's definitely changed the game completely.
How so?
In what way? Well, think about social media. Platforms like Facebook and Instagram, they allow you to connect with potential clients in a more organic way. You can showcase properties, share market insights, and even build your own personal brand.
It's true. I've seen some agents really killing it on social media these days.
Absolutely. And then there's targeted advertising. You can use data and analytics to pinpoint exactly who you want to reach. People who are most likely to be interested in what you're selling. Instead of just blindly cold calling, you can now reach people who are already in the market or who have expressed interest in certain types of properties.
So it's about working smarter, not harder.
Exactly. And this data-driven approach is especially important. When you're dealing with mid-price to high-ticket properties, these clients often have higher expectations and are looking for a more personalized experience. They're not just looking for a house, they're looking for a home, a lifestyle, and invest.
You need to really understand their needs and aspirations.
Precisely. It's not just about showing them properties. It's about understanding their dreams and helping them achieve them.
That brings us to, I think, a key point. It's not an either situation. You really need both. You need the numbers, A and D, the relationships, to succeed in Philippine real estate.
I completely agree. You need a strong foundation in data and analytics to make smart decisions and target the right clients. But you also need that personal touch, that ability to connect with people and build lasting relationships. And that's something that's deeply ingrained in Filipino culture.
That's what we're all about at Excel Edge Realty. We specialize in helping our agents master both the numbers game and the relationship building aspect of the business, especially if you're targeting that mid-price to high-ticket market. We can help you build the skills and the network you need to thrive. We'll dive deeper into specific strategies and examples in just a bit. But first, we want to pause here and Ask you, our listeners, a question. Imagine combining the power of data and analytics with the warmth and hospitality that Filipinos are known for.
What would that look like in real estate? How could you use that combination to build trust, win clients, and close deals?
We'll be back after a short break to explore that very question. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Excel Edge Realty Podcast. We're talking about this changing landscape of real estate in the Philippines and how technology and relationships are, reshaping the game.
Yeah, it's really exciting to see how these forces are converging,
Right.
creating all these new opportunities for those who are willing to adapt and embrace these new ways of doing business.
Absolutely. And earlier we were talking about using data and analytics to work smarter, not harder.
Right.
Can you give us some concrete examples of what that looks like in practice, especially for our listeners who are working in the mid-price to high-ticket market here in the Philippines?
Absolutely. Let's start with market analysis. Instead of just relying on gut feelings, you can use data to identify trends and patterns. For
Right.
example, are certain neighborhoods becoming more popular with young families? Or are condos with specific amenities in high demand? By crunching the numbers, you can identify those hotspots and focus your efforts on areas where there's real
Right.
potential.
So much more effective than just driving around hoping to stumble upon a lead.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just neighborhoods. You can also use data to really understand your ideal client. What are their demographics? What are their lifestyle preferences? What are their pain points? Once you have this information, you can tailor your marketing and your sales pitch to resonate with them on a deeper level.
So we're talking about using data to personalize the whole client experience.
Exactly. Imagine this. You're showing a property to a family who loves to cook. Instead of just pointing out the kitchen features, you can pull up data on nearby farmers markets or cooking classes. You're not just selling them a house, you're selling them a lifestyle.
I love that. That's brilliant. It's about going beyond just that surface level and really understanding what makes your clients tick.
And technology can help you do that more effectively than ever before. Think about social media. You can use platforms like Facebook and Instagram to share content that's relevant to your target audience. Maybe you post a video tour of a newly renovated condo, or share an article about the latest trends in interior design. By providing valuable information and showcasing your expertise, you're building trust and positioning yourself as a go-to resource for your clients.
It's all about adding value, right? Whether it's through those data-driven insights or by sharing your knowledge and expertise.
Exactly. And remember, you don't have to be a tech whiz to leverage these tools. There are so many user-friendly platforms and apps out there that can help you analyze data, manage your social media, and even automate some of your marketing tasks.
It sounds like a total game changer for anyone who's serious about building a successful real estate business in the Philippines.
It really is, but here's the key. Technology is just a tool. It can amplify your efforts, but it can't replace that human touch. You still need to build genuine relationships, communicate effectively, and provide exceptional service.
And that's where that Filipino warmth and hospitality come in. It's something we're known for, and it's a huge asset in the real estate industry.
Absolutely. People want to work with someone they like and trust, someone who makes them feel comfortable and understood, and that's something that technology just can't replicate.
So it's about finding that sweet spot, that perfect balance between data-driven strategies and that genuine human connection.
Exactly. And when you do that, you're unstoppable. You're not just selling properties, you're helping people achieve their dreams. And that's what makes this business so rewarding.
Yeah. At Excel Edge Realty, we specialize in helping our agents master this very approach. We provide the tools, the training, and the support they need to leverage technology, build strong relationships, and thrive in that mid-price to high-ticket market. If you're looking to take your real estate career to the next level, head over to our website, www.xledge.com.ph. We'd love to connect with you and share how we can help you achieve your goals. But let's go back to our listeners for a moment. We've talked a lot about data and technology, but we also want to emphasize the importance of those personal connections. Think about your own network. Who do you know? Who are your friends, your family, your colleagues?
These are all potential clients. And even if they're not in the market themselves, they might know someone who is.
Exactly. And it's not just about asking for referrals. It's about building those relationships, staying in touch, and providing value. Maybe you share an article about the latest real estate trends or offer to help them with a home valuation. These small gestures can go a long way in building trust and establishing yourself as a thought leader in your network.
It's all about building that know, like, and trust factor.
Precisely. And in the Philippine market, where word of mouth is so powerful that trust is invaluable, people are more likely to do business with someone who's been recommended by a friend or family member.
It's all about building those layers of trust.
And remember, building relationships takes time. It's not a quick fix. It's about nurturing those connections, being genuine, and always putting your clients' needs first.
And it's about being patient. Not every interaction is going to lead to a sale. But by building those relationships, you're creating a foundation for long-term success.
And sometimes those relationships can lead to, unexpected opportunities.
Absolutely. You never know where a conversation might lead. It could be a referral to a high net worth client or a partnership with a local business. By staying open to possibilities and nurturing your network, you're creating a ripple effect that can benefit your business in countless ways.
And speaking of unexpected opportunities, let's shift gears for a moment and talk about something that's becoming increasingly important in the real estate world: content marketing. What do we mean by content marketing? Well, it's all about creating valuable content that attracts and engages your target audience. This could be blog posts, videos, social media updates, infographics, or even podcasts like this one.
Yeah, it's about becoming a thought leader in your space and providing value to your audience.
And it's a powerful way to build trust and credibility. When you consistently share valuable content, people start to see you as an expert. They come to you for advice, and they're more likely to trust you when it's time to buy or sell a property.
It's about building that relationship before you even meet them.
And the best part is, content marketing can be tailored to any budget. You don't need a fancy studio or a huge marketing team to get started. You can start by simply sharing your knowledge and insights on social media, or by creating simple blog posts on your website.
And the more consistent you are, the more traction you'll gain.
Exactly. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But over time, you'll build a loyal following of people who are interested in what you have to say and who are more likely to become clients.
And the beauty of content marketing is that it works even when you're not working. Your content can be working for you 24/7, attracting new leads and building your brand.
It's like having a virtual assistant working around the clock to promote your business.
Exactly. And it's something that every real estate professional should be incorporating into their strategy, especially in the Philippine market, where people are constantly online and consuming content.
So if you're looking for a way to stand out from the crowd, build trust, and attract new clients, content marketing is a powerful tool that you should definitely explore.
And don't be afraid to get creative. Experiment with different formats. Find what resonates with your audience. And most importantly, be authentic.
That's a great point. People can spot a phony a mile away. Be yourself, share your passion, and let your personality shine through.
And remember, have fun with it. If you're not enjoying the process, it's going to show.
Great advice. Now, before we wrap up this segment, let's tie it back to the theme of this episode, that balance between numbers and relationships. How can we use content marketing to strengthen both of these aspects of our business?
Well, on the numbers side, content marketing can help you attract more leads, generate more website traffic, and ultimately close more deals. By tracking your metrics and analyzing your data, you can see what's working and what's not, and optimize your strategy for maximum impact.
So we're back to that data-driven approach even within the realm of content marketing.
Exactly. Data's your friend. It can help you understand your audience, refine your content, and measure your success.
And on a relationship side, content marketing allows you to connect with your audience on a deeper level, build trust, and establish yourself as a thought leader.
It's about providing value, sharing your insights, and showing that you care about your audience.
And remember, relationships are built on trust and authenticity. So be yourself, share your expertise, and let your personality shine through in your content.
And always be willing to learn and grow. The world of content marketing is constantly evolving. So stay curious, experiment with new formats, and never stop learning.
Great advice. Now, before we move on to our final segment, I want to leave our listeners with a thought. We've talked about using data to understand your ideal client. But what about using data to understand yourself?
That's an interesting concept. What do you mean?
Well, think about it. We track our website, traffic, our social media engagement, our lead conversions. But what about tracking our own habits, our strengths, our weaknesses?
You mean using data to become more self-aware?
Exactly. What if we use data to analyze our own sales process, to see where we excel and where we need to improve?
That's a powerful idea. It's like using data to become a better version of ourselves.
Exactly. And it's something we can all benefit from. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, there's always room for growth.
And data can help us identify those areas where we can make the biggest impact.
So let's challenge ourselves to go beyond the numbers and the relationships and look inward. Let's use data to understand ourselves better, to identify our strengths and our weaknesses, and to become the best real estate professionals we can be.
I love that challenge. It's about taking that data-driven approach and applying it to our own personal development.
And by doing so, we'll not only improve our own businesses, but we'll also be better equipped to serve our clients and help them achieve their dreams.
It's a win-win for everyone.
Now, we've covered a lot of ground in this segment, but there's one more crucial aspect of real estate that we want to touch on. Before we wrap up this episode, the power of community. And by community, we don't just mean your network of friends and family. We're talking about the broader real estate community here in the Philippines. The other agents, the brokers, the industry leaders, who are all striving to succeed in this dynamic market.
It's about building a support system, a network of people who understand the challenges and the rewards of this industry.
And it's about learning from each other, sharing best practices, and collaborating to raise the bar for the entire profession.
And one of the things we're most proud of at Excel Edge Realty is the strong community we've built among our agents. We foster a culture of collaboration and support, where everyone is encouraged to learn from each other and grow together.
It's about creating a rising tide that lifts all boats.
Exactly. And when you're surrounded by like-minded individuals who are passionate about real estate and committed to excellence, it's contagious. It inspires you to push yourself harder, to think outside the box, and to strive for greatness.
And that's what we're all about at Excel Edge Realty. We believe that success is not a solo sport. It's a team effort. And by working together, supporting each other, and sharing our knowledge, we can all achieve extraordinary things. So if you're looking for a community of like-minded real estate professionals who are committed to excellence, we invite you to connect with us. Visit our website, follow us on social media, and come to one of our events.
We'd love to welcome you to the Excel Edge family.
And who knows, maybe you'll find your next business partner, your next mentor, or even your next best friend within our community.
The possibilities are endless.
Now, as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of Philippine real estate, we want to leave you with one final thought. Embrace the power of both A&D. Embrace the power of data A&D relationships, of technology, human connection, of individual effort, A&D community support.
It's about finding that sweet spot, that perfect balance, where all these forces come together to create something truly extraordinary.
And remember, we're here to support you every step of the way. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned pro, we believe that you have the potential to achieve greatness in this exciting and dynamic industry. So go out there, embrace the power of both A&D, and make your mark on the world of Philippine real estate.
We can't wait to see what you accomplish.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the evolving world of Philippine real estate, what have we learned?
I think the biggest takeaway for me is that it's not about choosing, between numbers or our relationships.
Right, it's not this or that. It's about embracing both.
Exactly. You need that solid foundation, in data and analytics to make informed decisions and to target the right clients.
For sure. But you also need that genuine human connection, that ability to build trust and rapport, which is so essential in Filipino culture.
Absolutely. And that's where Excel Edge Realty comes in. We specialize in helping our agents, master both sides of the equation. We equip them with the tools and strategies to leverage data and technology.
Right. And we also help them cultivate those essential relationship building skills
Yeah.
that are so crucial for success in the Philippine market, especially when you're targeting those mid-price to high-ticket properties where clients are looking for that extra level of trust and personalized service.
Yeah, that's a great point. And don't forget the power of community. We've built a really supportive network of agents at Excel Edge Realty, where everyone is encouraged to learn from each other, share best practices, and grow together.
Yeah, it's about creating a rising tide that lifts all boats. And we believe that by working together and supporting each other, we can all achieve extraordinary things. So to all our listeners, for all of you aspiring Filipino real estate salespeople, agents, and realtors out there who are ready to take your careers to the next level, head over to our website at www.excels.com.ph.
We have a ton of resources, training programs, and a vibrant community just waiting to welcome you.
While you're at it, hit that follow button so you don't miss out on any of our future deep dives into the world of Philippine real estate. And please share this episode with anyone you know who might benefit from this knowledge. Let's spread the word and help each other succeed. This is Lex and Vera signing off from the Excel Edge Realty podcast. Mabuhay.